Welcome everybody. So today we are making a tshikiza dress that wraps at the back. So before we start, I just want to mention that the dress that I'm wearing is one of my makes. So the video is here on my channel. Someone asked me on my last video about the dress that I was wearing, which is also here on my channel. Okay, so let us begin. So I'll start by making the skirt part of the dress. I'll go on and mark my waistline. After that, I'll go on and measure from my waist down to around my hip area. I'll make this 30 centimeters. This time in my previous tshikizas, I made it 20 centimeters. So this time I'll make it a bit longish. And then after that, I'll go on and draw a line to represent my hip line. After that, I'll go on and put down my horizontal measurements, which will be, I'll put quarter of my waist circumference here. And then on my hip area, I'll put quarter of my hip circumference. Okay. And then after that, I'll go on and connect the dots. Okay. And then I'll go on and draw a line to connect the dots. And then I have the front panel. Okay, so I'll go on and cut it out, and then we move on to the back panel. And now I'll go on and use the front panel to make the back panel. So what I'll do, I'll just trace it, and then I'll add 15 centimeters on the center back of the back panel. Okay, as you see me do here. So I'll just put it like this, and then I'll measure 15 centimeters from the center back to add on the back panel. So this will be the overlapping part or the wrapping part at the back there. Okay. And now we are moving on to the bodice. So I went on and cut out a basic bodice, just the usual way. Okay, now I am using it to cut out the back. So I am doing the same thing as the skirt. I am adding 15 centimeters on the center back for the wrapping part or the overlapping part that will be there at the back. Okay, so I'll just measure the 15 centimeters. Okay, and then I'll go on and cut the back bodice out. So please watch so that you can see what I do. Okay, so now we are here. So I went on and put the pieces together. The pieces of the skirt are together, and then the bodice is together. Okay, I went on and closed the shoulders, and then I went on and closed the side seams. Okay, so the bodice looks like this now. Okay, so I also went on and made some darts. Okay, 2 darts in front. I won't be making darts on the back bodice. Okay, I also made sure that I leave an open seam on the left hand side this time. Okay, so this is where my belt will go through on the left hand side. Okay, so my bodice looks like this now. So this is the front. Okay, and then this is the back. Okay, and we have here the skirt, so I've also put the skirt together. Okay, so this is how the skirt looks. Okay, so I also made some darts on the skirt as well. 2 darts in front and 2 darts at the back of the skirt. So the darts in front are just 2 centimeter darts, and then the darts at the back are 5 centimeter darts. So I made them big because there was some gaping there at the back because of that 15 centimeters that we added there at the back. So we needed to close the gaping and then bring the skirt to shape. Okay. And now I'll go on and measure the bottom part of this mini skirt so that I can make the gathered part of the skirt. So I measure each piece. So you can take these measurements even before putting this the skirt together like this. But I just like doing it this way. So I'll measure each piece. So whatever measurement I get, I multiply it by 1.5 so that I can get extra material for gathers, for making gathers. And here I have the 3 pieces that will make the gathered part of the skirt. So what I'll do now is that I'll go on and gather the pieces and then put them together. And now I have the gathered part of the skirt. So now I'll go on and attach it to the top part of the skirt. So what I'll do here is that I'll just connect a side seam. So side seam to side seam, and then pin it and then go to the machine and stitch the 2 pieces together. And then I go on and pull out any gathering threads that are showing. And now before attaching the bodice and the skirt together, I'll go on and make pockets so that I can attach my pockets before attaching the bodice. Okay. And now here we are. This is how the dress looks after attaching it. This is the back, and then this is the front with the pockets. So yeah, so this is how the dress looks now. So what I'll do now is that I'll go on and make a long bias binding to finish up the armholes and the neckline. Okay guys, so this part I am about to do now, it is optional. So you can go on and attach your belt the normal way, just like I did with the pleated pinafore or the other wrap dresses that I've done here on my channel. But because I want this detail here on the waist, I made these two belts. So there are two kind of half belts here, okay, with folded raw edges. So the aim here is to sandwich the dress inside these two belts so that I can get the detail that I want here on the waist. Okay, so otherwise it is very, very optional. So you can go on and do your normal belt. So this is how I am planning to do this one. So I'll just put one underneath or inside like this, and then one will be on top. And then after that, I'll just go and pin the two belts together with the dress, pin them in place, and then I'll just go on and stitch the belts and the dress together to attach everything.